Hello, hello, hello. I'm Chris Ferdinandi from ADHD for the Win. And today we're talking about when you should disclose your ADHD to your employer. So a few weeks back, I had a couple of episodes on how to ask for accommodations at work and how to create your own if you're not ready to disclose. But one of the questions I got a lot over that episode was when you should actually disclose your ADHD to an employer. So if you're planning to do it, when should you do it? I generally bring it up either during the interview process if I get a relevant question about it, or after I work there and need or want accommodations. Now, I generally don't recommend you bring it up during the interview. Frankly, I think it's none of the employer's business, but I will kind of feel the situation out. And if I get the sense that it's going to go down well, or I'm really connecting with the person I'm talking to, I just put it out there. And again, standard caveats. I am a cisgendered, heterosexual white dude, tons of privilege. Not everybody can do this. But once during an interview, I was asked if I prefer to have regular check-ins with my team on works in progress, or go off and build something and then reconnect after a few days. I really didn't want to come across like, so their answer obviously is, I don't want frequent check-ins because that's disruptive as fuck. I want to go off and do some work and then come back. But I didn't want them to think that I just hate people or that like I'm a lone wolf or something like that. So I mentioned that I have ADHD, so frequent check-ins are wildly disruptive to my productivity. And the interviewer responded, "Oh, me too. And so does our boss. And so does Ryan, this other guy who's on the team that you'd be working with." So there was like this instant bond, and that worked out really well. Might not always work out well, but in this particular situation for me, it worked out really well. I got offered the job, and it's the kind of thing though where you need to go with your gut on this. I wouldn't disclose it on a job application though. I have started to see this increasingly where job applications will ask you if you have a disability, and ADHD is listed as one of them. And if you ever get asked that on an application, in my opinion, don't answer it. They don't need or have a right to ask it, and it can only be used against you. It's the kind of thing you bring it up when it becomes a need for you. So if you liked today's episode, please subscribe. If you have any questions, reach out and ask. I love talking about ADHD, and your questions give me stuff to talk about on these episodes, which is great. Also, if you feel like your ADHD is holding you back, head over to ADHDforthewin.com. You can access a ton of resources, including my course on getting shit done with ADHD, as well as my free daily ADHD tips newsletter and a ton of other stuff. If you ever wanted to talk one-on-one, I also offer coaching. So there's a ton of great stuff to help you really thrive as a developer with ADHD. Anyways, that's it for today. I will see you next time, and have a wonderful day. Cheers.